ourselves. We promise to stay at home. We promise to stay at home. Please relax the lockdown. Please relax the lockdown. Relax the lockdown.
Hi guys, and welcome once again to my YouTube channel. It's your girl Victoria, and I am super excited to have you guys here. So first off, do you like my background? Come on. So I didn't really plan out this whole background stuff. I just wanted to have my video like randomly, and so my lovely sisters Pamela and Chidubem came up with this idea to revamp my background, and I think I like it so very much, and it's really nice. So if this is your first time on my channel, thank you so much for coming. I'm going to give you the welcome clap. So make sure you don't leave my channel if you haven't liked my video. Make sure you subscribe, and of course you leave a comment. And if you have plenty MB, please help me and download, and of course share with me. Guys, today on my YouTube channel we're going to be talking about the lockdown that is currently happening in Portharcourt, Rivers State, and my opinion about it. Anyway, if you do not know that, if you're not in Portharcourt, Rivers State, I'd love to tell you that we are on a compulsory meet and break. We are on a compulsory lockdown that we don't know when it's going to end. We really don't know if it's going to last for 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, or 4 weeks. Now, like you guys already know, COVID-19 has been on rampant in countries. A lot of people have died of it, and the death rate is increasing. So in Nigeria here, Lagos and Abuja have actually gone on their own lockdown, and our dear Rivers State Governor Wike decided that okay, it's time for us to go on a lockdown. I feel like his mindset was just to, curb the spread of the virus. But trust me guys, different people have different opinions about this particular lockdown. Now some people are feeling like okay, COVID-19 in Rivers State is actually politicized. Like they feel like okay, it's all about politics. Hi. My sister here, get out. So you're talking about the lockdown. I told you guys that some people actually feel that the lockdown is being politicized, that probably our governor wants his own share of the national cake. And I'm just thinking, do you guys think that someone in his, Wike thinks very far and he's a very sound governor? Do you guys think that someone that is as sound as Governor Wike is going to just say okay, let there be a lockdown because he wants 10 billion naira? I would love to know in the comment section. Meanwhile, if you want to know my opinion about the lockdown, stick around and don't go nowhere. Find out that in a place like Rivers State, people do not respect authorities. Sorry to say that. The governor said that okay, let there be a cut down when it comes to social gatherings. But guys, I need to tell you that there were still social gatherings happening in Rivers State, as when he gave that rule that let there be a cut down on it. Talk about churches. When the governor, like I don't want to bring the whole religious stuff into this, but I need to say the governor said something about okay, let there be no church for this period of time. Why is that? If there are churches, for instance, I'm a Catholic, and at some point we say peace be unto you and unto your spirit, and then we exchange handshakes, and we know that this virus can be transferred through such means, and then the governor is like okay, we need a way to curb this virus. Let people not go to church for this particular time. Of course you can have your online service and all of that. You can still be able to connect. For instance, my church on AIT, we have our mass on AIT. We're not going to church, but we have our mass on AIT. But guys, do you know that churches were still being held? On a serious note though, churches were still being held. Guys, like to tell you how very disobedient our Rivers State people are. Do you even know that the day when he declared the lockdown and curfew, people still went out? Let me show you guys a video. The hilarious part was that while I was going out one of those days, I was in a taxi and there was this argument as to if there was really COVID-19. Seriously, if there was really COVID-19, like in the car, we have learned men and women. I'm not just talking about ordinary people. Of course, we have taxi drivers that are learned, that are graduates. It's just situation that made the crayfish to be bending. So we have taxi drivers that are learned, that are graduates and all of that, and they were having an argument with the passengers. I was just keeping quiet because my kind of person, I keep quiet and listen to you, and I kind of like process it in my brain. So they were arguing, they were saying that COVID-19 does not exist. I beg, forget that thing. It's a lie, blah blah blah. And I was like, seriously, even United States of America has COVID-19. I hope you guys know. They are literally what people call the world power, and yet they're not even able to contain the virus. The truth is that if this virus comes to Rivers State, and if this virus comes to Rivers State, guys, like, we will not be able to handle it. Ordinarily, in Nigeria, guys, if you go to the hospital and you have an accident, you're sick or anything, guys, do you know that no one is going to listen to you in the hospital? They will ask you, okay, bring your police report, bring this one, bring that one. Now talk more of if you are diagnosed of COVID-19, guys. If you are diagnosed of COVID-19, nobody, forget all those doctors that are in quotes professional doctors, they won't even listen to you because everyone in Nigeria is after himself. So think about it in ways of like, okay, what if I'm going and what if this thing happens to me and all of that? People in this region, Portharcourt, Rivers State, are still feeling like this is a scam. I remember a particular interview that the governor was having while he was still like patrolling, looking at places that were in compliance with the lockdown rules and everything. He was like, it is life we are talking about. Like, that part just got me. He was like, I'm gonna like link that video. He was like, we are talking about life here. It's not about politics. Like, it's not about politics. It's not about personal gains. We are talking about the lives of Rivers State indigenes that is at risk. People are not taking precautions. That's the truth. People are not taking precautions in Rivers State. Where, see, I know I'm guilty at some point, but wearing nose masks at some point became so funny, and they were like, these people are very serious. So, you guys are even wearing nose masks and all of that. People are not taking precautions. Talk of handshake. People are still shaking themselves in Portharcourt. People are still hugging themselves in Portharcourt amidst the lockdown. And you're saying what the governor should not lock down the state. So if we are overwhelmed with COVID-19, which hospital is going to take care of it? Which hospital? No, let's be serious. Which hospital? And we're not even ready as a nation to give into natural healthcare remedies. Then what are we going to do? See, guys, I'm not saying that this lockdown should be extended more than normal, but I think this lockdown is legit, like it is good. Also, guys, let me tell you, this lockdown is such a relief for the working class people. Personally, I work throughout the week and I focus on the screen from Monday to Friday or even Saturday. I'm always on the screen and it gives me mad headache, and sometimes when I come home I cannot do any other thing other than to maybe make 1 or 2 calls and then sleep off. This lockdown is such a huge relief because we can now rest, have time for YouTube and have time for our families. I mean, like, being on the road in Portharcourt from Monday to Friday, the whole hustle and bustle, there is definitely a reason for you to stay locked at home and have time for your family, have time for games, have time. Like, personally, with my parents, I've been able to experiment new things. I'm learning some new things about YouTube. I'm learning about video text animation. I'm learning different things that I couldn't learn while I was at work. I'm doing courses that are helping me, helping me grow, helping me move from one stage of my career to another. These are things that I could not do on a normal day because I was working. Some people will feel like, this lockdown is bad, this lockdown is good. Even people that normally don't even go out are even complaining that this lockdown is bad. Seriously, this lockdown isn't bad if you ask me. Now, there was a trending, I'm going to link that also. There was a trending a message, kind of like post that was shared on Twitter, and it also was featured on Instablog Nigeria. And the idea was like, guys, I'm a medical doctor. I've been going out. I've been playing safe, wearing my hand gloves, wearing my face mask, always washing my hands and sanitizing my hands, and yet I had COVID-19. And most places were like, okay, how did you even get the COVID-19 to start with? And then she was like, guys, she doesn't even know that at this point, don't even invite anybody to your house. Because it was funny. This is the doctor that was taking all the precautions in the world, and yet she was infected with COVID-19. You cannot be too careful. That is the truth. You cannot be too careful. Even those persons that have been drinking lemon, lime, vitamin C, and all the C's in the world, they are still having COVID-19. It's like, I need to be sympathetic right now. I'm quite aware that a lot of things are happening. Like the economy is not as it used to be. People have lost their jobs and everything. But let's not forget, see, now who they are alive. Now they walk, now who they are alive, now they chop. That is just the truth about the whole thing. As much as now that there is a lockdown, let us not see the negative aspect of the lockdown. Let's stop looking at, okay, the governor is this, the governor is that, the governor is this, the governor is that. Let us just also see the positive side. Like I love to see the positive side of everything. Let us start looking at it in terms of there should be a reason why this lockdown is. What do you think about the lockdown? Do you have like a contrary opinion? I know some people like, babe, you know, you don't know what's up, you don't know what is going on, that you're talking is rubbish. I would love to know what you think about the lockdown in my comment section. Make sure to leave a comment, and I would love to learn also. I really like listening to everyone's views. I am not correct, I cannot always be correct, but this is just my opinion. If you have a contrary opinion, let me know in the comment section, and do not forget that you can connect with me via my social media platforms. It's going to be somewhere here or here, anywhere you see it. Just connect with me, and I'd love to see you guys. Thank you so very much for watching my video. Don't forget that you cannot leave until you subscribe. Bye.